加減なしよ。じゃじゃーん、防衛モード。土に寝よう。掃除対象。アクセル全開。星とし無事今日の星とし
人は安しのことを知れ。もはや廃山の兵と侮るべからず。王山カフ簡単な入電。
撃破する。バイバイ。邪魔しないで。はっそりゃはっシャークトルネード。ちょっと厄介。もしもーし。
Another event? This game really has a lot of events. I'm not gonna pull for Banye, but I just played the trial, and actually, he's a really cool character. Like, one of the most intuitive kits and very nice animations. Yeah, his trial played really, really well. Do you play Zenless Zone Zero? Oh, he has a lot of room for skill expression. So I saw on Reddit that there was a Reddit thread that said he debuted at tier 1 on, I forgot what that list is called. But anyway, who really cares about tier list? But anyway, it said the only reason he's tier 1 is because if a player really knows how to use his skills, then it's a higher tier than that. So I guess. But you heard people say he's high skill, low reward, so not worth it. I like the one where he turns around and the two walls collide. That's really cool animation. Oh, he has expert tag. I see. Kinda sucks they gimped him a bit. Were you thinking of getting him, but after trying him out, realized he wasn't worth it? Probably Yi Shen. Yi Shen's overpowered. Actually, so I play a bunch of, like, I play, you know, Zenless Zone Zero, Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, and Yi Shen was the first time I got 2 in 1 temple. So extremely lucky with Yishan. So my Yishan on this account is really good. Because she's, yeah, I think she has 1 cinema. You thought about it when you saw his animations, but yeah, the Shunga showcase showed up. So you went, never mind. Oh, then it's about the girl, right? Yeah, I'm gonna pull for her for sure, because her ult animation is too good. So yeah, whatever I have saved up right now is going towards when she comes out. Lucky you still never got a double. Oh, lucky I still never got a double. Yeah, no, it's my first double. Yeah, it's my first double in any game. So first time it ever happened. Yeah, next Void Hunter. Yeah, her Q animation is insane. I have to get it. Do you remind you of Archer from Fate? And after that, I'll keep saving for probably one of the Angels of Delusion. Don't know which one yet, but I guess one of them will be really good. So, because everything that has been teased so far, I just want Yeshu and Gong, and I didn't see anything else I wanted. But my savings in this game aren't really good because I don't really do a lot of events in this game. Oh, but now that I'm streaming, it's something to do. You don't see appeal to them for Angels of Delusion? I guess they're cute. The main appeal. They're idols. Alright, finish this event. Let's see what my savings are like. Oh, 23,000. It's not bad. That's at least a character, for sure. Not really sure about a weapon, though. But Zhao clears them. No difference in terms of cuteness. Oh. Hey, wait, is Zhao out? I don't know. This game, because my main game would be Genshin Impact, so all the other ones I kind of like breeze through them. Because I just saw her because of this event. Did she come out already? Hey, what's up, Zepper? This is Zhao, right? Yeah, this one right here? Oh yeah. Oh, next patch. Yeah, see, I was wondering. I didn't think she came out yet. Oh, I like this character too, because she has a swimsuit. Yuzuha? Oh, I'll show you my roster. I don't have a lot of characters. Alright, you got Yuzuha. Ishen, Miyabi, obviously. Not too much. I don't have many characters. I just pull what I like. Strictly pull what I like only. You hear she might be free? Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh, I have Cinema too. Ah, no wonder she's so strong. Yeah, I threw everything at her. Uh, I guess I could. I mean, I don't like. I'm not really good at this game, so I don't always like. For example, DA. I don't always clear. Oh, I didn't even do DA yet. Dude, I was gonna show you my main teams are, but I didn't even do DA yet. Anyway, what unit do you use? Like, what's your favorite unit, or how did you ask me? I'll ask you the same. Oh, what's your favorite agent? Who's your favorite agent? I think I have a lot of catching up to do with story. Let's do some story today. Evelyn or Ellen? Ooh, Ellen. Ellen is Ellen Joe, right? Right? Oh yeah. She's so they improved her, right? Because I don't remember her kit before, but I just did her trial, when I started my stream too, and she I guess she's easier to play now because I think they improved the trials. I think they made the trials like, wow, look at her breast. That's kind of crazy. Why did they draw it like that? She got a buff. But yeah, it was the trial was really fun to play. Like, I almost want to do a 10 pull just to see what would happen, but let me not do that. I should be back now, right? 'Cause I do have a countdown. Countdown is already gone. These doing story is interesting because it reminds me of how many characters that I skipped. Like, oh, I have Trigger, but I don't have C or Orphe. But yeah, is Zenless Zone Zero your main game, or what? Do you play anything else? Oh, Genshin is your main. All right, cool. Okay, I mean, Genshin, I have I think I have 40,000 Primo Gems right now. Waiting for Columbina. But I already played Genshin Impact because I have nothing to do in Genshin Impact right now. Like, I've already caught up with quests. I have encounter points, so I just burned my resin and then switched to this game today. Yeah, here she's gonna be crazy for Nefer.
このデータの良さなんか綺麗すぎるんだよね。まるで意図的に仕掛
I
け
don't know. I'm kind of disappointed with Nodcry actually. How they have this new lunar gimmick, and I'm not buying into it. I mean, I don't have Nefer or Llama. I have Inefa though, so I'm gonna have to have Kalimina work with Inefa because that's the only other Nodcry character I pulled.
の動作プログラムを解析中。
But I don't plan to get Nefer or
誘導して集めてるみたい。
Llama or anyone else. Just Kalimina. Oh no, I want to get the Geo girl too. Zubai?
こちらさんのエンジニア
If she's good, and if she buffs Navia, I want to get Zubai also.
最後の制裁、宮妻を活性化させる大規模実験。参照会が
Yeah, the gimmick is the most aggressive they've been with the shield.
装置が鍵なんだよ。
Yeah, I don't know. Genshin Impact is really
拠点に宮妻がいっぱいあるのもこれのせいだったりして。
like I'm glad I'm an old player, like not like I didn't start from the beginning, but I started in what 1.3. So like I'm glad I have a lot of characters over time. Like
座標見つけたよ。
actually no, that's worse. No, that's worse, right? Because if you're a new player, then you have to go for the shill. If you're an old player, then they kind of like make you go for it. I don't know. Never mind. I don't know if it's good or bad. But like I have a huge roster of characters, so like I feel like that makes me kind of immune to, needing to pull for these new characters. You haven't heard much about Zubai, but I hear she's an important lore character. It's cool. Yeah, I think that'll be an interesting story. So I'm actually not into Genshin Impact story at all, but with Columbina, right? I actually find myself reading it because Sandrone. I definitely want Sandrone in the future. So Genshin Impact has the most characters that I'm interested in. But yeah, like I actually read it now because I'm fascinated by Columbina and Sandrone. So Zuba, I'll probably read her story. Like you see me right now. I'm just skipping everything. I don't read anything.
当時の指揮官はアガメムノン将その小切手にあるゼロの一つ一つは隊員たちの血で
めったにないのですが、こんな声優いらない。
You're mostly in it for story exploration. I actually exploration drives me crazy, but I think it's because I don't like puzzles. I'm easily frustrated when I don't see if I don't see immediately what I'm supposed to do, I easily get frustrated. So I find myself like not in that camp of liking exploration the most. You might have quit in Natlin if not for exploration and prior story investment. What didn't you like about Natlin?
方が決め手になりましたね。
I quit in Sumeru, by the way. I only came back because of Farina, and then Navia, and I've stayed ever since then. Oh, the characters. Yeah. I mean, that's why I quit Sumeru. And a bit of story. Wow, who is this?
サラ、さん、
罪
Dara.
何のそれなら
Like this a playable character.
始まり傲慢で無知な信仰なき者はあまたといるけど鉄拳へ赴く苦難の日往々にして犠牲に主を求める人は常に血と骨に覆い尽くされている
I almost got pulled for Seed, but
存在と不在輝きと大敗
I didn't do it.
始まりの主へと帰る
私の後ろにエーテルサイト起動。クロスファイヤー。
Your plans changed for Seed patch since you didn't care about Seed and only did for Orphe. So do you have Orphe? Oh, what do you mean by not what you expected? Man, these cutscenes really look like anime episodes. Like, I feel like in all games, like every single gacha game, the cutscenes have gotten better. They get better over time. The characterization wise or personality? Oh. He's more ditzy than you wanted her to be. Oh, you want to be more badass, I see. So when you're deciding whether or not to get a character, like is their story a part of that decision? Like this. Oh, kind of. For me personally, I just want them to be fun to play. And for me, fun to play means overpowered, in a way. So it's mostly design, gameplay, and the story. I have to be very selective because, you know, I could only pull for, you know, like with my savings. So if like I'm not like for me the biggest deciding factor is trial run. If the trial run doesn't like really wow me, then you know I'll just keep saving. So you don't get how strong they are if you don't like the design. Do you do the like you know Shiyu defense or deadly assault? How do you do in them? Like, do you always get like max rewards, or it depends on the cycle? Because for me, it depends on the cycle. If the cycle favors my characters, I'll clear everything. If it doesn't favor my characters, then you know I'll take whatever rewards I can get and then wait until the next one. Like last Deadly so I think I only got 6. But that's enough for the... You know, that's actually really shocking to me. For Deadly Assault, you only need 6 stars to get Primo Gems. Not Primo Gems, to get, what's it called in this game? Wow, I'm totally blanking. Oh, Polychromes, right? So you only need 6 to get Polychromes. So I'm shocked that a gacha game would let you, like... You know... because gacha games usually want you to get maximum stars so that you have to pay maximum money. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, what? Oh, why is... Oh yeah, polychromes. You think your top 9% this cycle for daily assault? I think it's so people have less room to complain about meta power creep. But it's shocking because like every game makes you clear every star to get max currency, except Zenless Zone Zero. But I'm happy, you know, no FOMO if you do it like, you know, only need 6 out of 9. So it's good for the player, bad for the company. That's what I'm saying. But you know, it's I mean, look, it's good for us. Wait, what am I doing wrong here? Oh. Wait, that's not right. Osmo's used as the assault mostly to try for scores since poly are kind of easy to get. Is Soul Worker shut down? Nah, it didn't shut down. I was actually thinking of playing Soul Worker again because lately, very few people come to my stream. I was thinking, does that mean I need to play Soul Worker again? I don't know how many people are still playing Soul Worker. I haven't played it in like when like 2 years, more than 2 years. I haven't played it in more than 2 years. But last I logged in was like 2 months ago, just to try out a costume. But there is more content now. There's like I think there's like more equipment, like new raid, new like weapon or armor, like equipment upgrade system. So there's definitely like new stuff to experience if I logged in, but But yeah, like I'm at a point where even if I logged in, I'm not really sure where to begin. But I don't know. Thank you for streaming it again. You quit around the time Game Force shut down and the new one came out? Well, that's a really long time ago. Hey, you know, so Game Force shut down and then Lion Games opened a new server, right? And then Lion Games sold Soul Worker to Velof. So Velof is the developer publisher now. So I stopped playing when they changed hands to Velof. Oh, you didn't even hear about that? Yeah, so that happened like 2 years ago. Velof is like, because as soon as players heard that it was going to Velof, you know, there's a lot of negativity behind it because everyone's saying like Velof only buys games that are dying, and then that's it. No more updates. Just keep the game running to, you know, like for cash shopping and whatever. And yeah, you know, the game's still running. 2 years later, the game is still up. But yeah, it you know, updates are pretty slow, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Updates are quick in terms of like anything that they can monetize. Like let's say this, like I heard this new upgrade system is really just for people to, you know, spend money on it. And they like rarely release new costumes. Like I think new costumes are interesting, but they don't release that many new costumes, and I don't think they'll ever release a new character ever again. But they have a development team though, because I saw that they still do those videos, like developer videos. So I don't know. I don't know what the state of the game is now. You don't have that kind of time to grind it anymore? Yeah, I don't know, man. Is it even still, like, I don't know what the grind is like now. You remember grinding on Gameforge? Like, do you remember what, you mean like levels or equipment? What was the raid when you quit? Oh no, you said when Gameforce shut down, right? Oh, it was still hidden hideout. It's crazy, man, to think back to those times. Oh, yeah, 500 runs of AOV during ranking period. Yeah, so grinding AOV every. I thought that was fun though, man. I missed those days. You know what it is though, like, you know, it's hard to find a game these days where like you could have like a group of people play it. I don't know. There's a lot more games out right now compared to before. You like AOV? So I actually I was streaming more consistently like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and then I stopped for 2 years, and then I started streaming again like 2 weeks ago. And it's like, you know, all the people that, you know, we used to come to my stream, and we used to play Soul Worker together. But it's like we all play different games now, so I don't know. The landscape is very different now. I released Gameforge doesn't have any raids. That one's crazy. I heard leveling was really hard, like actual grind. It's interesting, you know. Games these days don't have that kind of grind anymore. Like it's like you can't do it anymore. It's always like, oh, 3 days to max level. No more like 3 days for 1%. Nah, actually, 3 days for 1% is crazy. I used to play a game where it was like 1 hour for 1%. And then if you died, you also lost EXP. Like, I don't think an MMO can be designed like that nowadays. There's no way people would play it. Like, imagine getting 1% an hour compared to, like, getting max level in 5 hours, you know? You spent your first month in Rocco Town. Wait, yo, Arrow. Or Zephyr. I never got the answer. What is the difference between the launcher and Steam for Soulworker? Like, why? What was the incentive to switch to launcher? Onto the craziest grind you ever saw was Fever Gladiator. Oh, Fever Gladiator is yeah. If a game released today where you get 1% every, nah. You know what it is? If there was a game today that you only got 1% EXP every hour, Fever would get 1% EXP every 30 minutes and make a YouTube guide on it. That's Fever. On 2 towns, you had to repeat stages multiple times and farm blueprints for weapons at Rocco last stage. What was the reason to play at that time then? Was it just to be ahead of other players? Because if there's no raids, then what was gathering equipment for? Is it just like prestige? Personal accomplishment? What am I doing here? You would grind multiple accounts on both NA and KR. Fever was streaming. He streams Poke MMO. But he hasn't streamed in a while. So I haven't seen him in a while. But he last streamed like maybe 4 months ago. Poke MMO. No, well, like nowadays people like Steam, like if you go to SteamDB to look up Soulworker numbers, it's not accurate because a lot of people switch to Velof Launcher. But I never got the answer why they switched to Velof Launcher. Was there like an incentive for doing that? I thought Aerodynamic might know the reason why. Oh, there's a buttload of things you get for switching? Oh. Like, do you still get it now, or was that like a launch event sort of thing? Didn't even know there was one. Dude, I'm seriously thinking about playing, man. Actually, but I have a lot of catching up to do in Zenless Zone Zero and Wuthering Waves, so. You know, Tower of Fantasy, I finally got all 12 gear pieces, so maybe it's time to quit that game. Because that was my main goal, right? That was the main reason why I was playing. I was like, how do I get all 12 gear pieces? But I finally got the last one yesterday. So now I don't know what there's left to do in that game. You think it's getting adding on? You think it keeps getting adding on? Oh. I don't know what this is. Oh. Maybe I stop playing Tower Fantasy and play Soulworker instead. Did I hear that they're adding co-op in 2.5? Maybe. But oh, that sounds good though. Wait, wow. What kind of co-op? Oh, combat co-op? Wow. Man, co-op in gacha games is pretty. I gotta say, it's hard to make it successful. Put it that way. Like Wuthering Waves used to have co-op combat events, and they just completely stopped doing it. Like there hasn't been one in a really, really long time. And Genshin Impact will have co-op, but it's so like gimmicky, you know. There's almost no reason to do it. Like the only like, I think Genshin Impact, the only reason to actually do co-op is to like show off. I don't know what I'm doing. By the way, Tower Fantasy is so dumb. So I logged in yesterday, and I made a guild just so, like I made a guild just so my title it looks cool. And I logged in yesterday, and my guild disappeared. So I look up the reason why, and apparently in Tower Fantasy, apparently in Tower Fantasy, you have to do guild activities and earn like guild currency or something, whatever, in order to keep your guild alive. That's such a dumb system. I mean, yeah, it's dumb because what other game does that? No other game does that. Sorry, so you're saying like you wonder how it will work because it's one player oriented. Yeah, like I gotta say, Genshin Impact co-op doesn't really work that well, and Wuthering Waves co-op doesn't really work that well. You know, it's more I mean it's fun, but it's not like a big feeling of accomplishment kind of fun.
前方に宮島装置を発見。サラとネバラ君はすぐそこだよ。こっちにあるのって宮島装置のビームだよ。私が知る
There was one event in Genshin Impact that I thought was really fun. The one with the boss battles, and there was like very simple mechanics to do in each boss battle. But I know, you know, Genshin Impact, like I think gacha games can never really have co-op because you know what they say about gacha game players, like they can't read. But I don't like that saying. I don't agree with it. I prefer to say that people don't want to read. It's not that they can't read, it's that they don't want to read. So, you know, I'd rather say it like that. So like, you know, gacha game players don't really want to read. So like you can't really have any kind of complicated co-op, even if it could be fun. Like Hiken Iki, wait, I don't, wait, what is that? some of these players generally can't read. Do you have okay? So some people tell some funny stories about like proving it. Like, do you have any funny stories about that? Like that prove they can't read? Oh, the Genshin combat, is that what it was called? I don't remember what it was called, but maybe that's the one. You know. Like people would be surprised like fate points won't carry over. Oh, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of. Or the event's gonna end. Even though they have 4 days to do it. Alright. You know, this Stygian Onslaught has co-op, right? And actually, I went to co-op a few days ago, and we actually did, not hard, the one, like, Fearless, I think? The one after hard. That was kind of surprising that, you know, there's a party that actually wanted to do that one, but in general, I feel like stuff like that is too difficult for the average player. Like, imagine, oh man, imagine if there was co-op for Dire. Oh wait, I think I know what you're talking about. Like, some combat events also show that people don't read. Because, like, they totally ignore what the objective is. Yeah, that is an example. It would just be Leviathan trying to carry for Dire. I mean, yeah, no, that's true. Like, you know what the challenge actually is? Like, the fun part is not even going into the battle. The fun part is when everyone's choosing their character. Like, that's where the real strategy is, right? Like choosing, like watching each player choose the right character for each boss. And then after that, you know, Genshin Impact is only pressing 2 buttons, right? There's really nothing else you can do. So. Even some whales can't clear Dire, speaking from experience. Dire is about having the... Actually, no. I think there's 2 ways to clear it. One is either, like you said, Leviathan. You C6 R5 every single character. The other way is, if you don't C6 R5 every character, you pull for the right characters. Gadget has some depth, but it's mostly hidden. I do think that Imaginarium Theater and Stygian Onslaught have done a good job of, you know, making players more aware of what characters are capable of. Oh, like animation canceling, my weird combos add like 40% more damage. By the way, this Stygian Onslaught, I wouldn't have cleared it if not for Jean. Oh my gosh. that you could just use Jean to clear that second one, made it so I could use my actual good characters for the other ones. I don't know. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the victory. It's just, it does feel cheaper though that way. But hey, whatever. No, I don't care. I actually don't. Like, it's lucky, yes. Because I only like to use characters like I want to use characters that I like. So. Have you seen the Geo Traveler version of that? I saw the one with Zhongli. I thought it was hilarious actually. Like, the person puts down like Traveler Rock and then Zhongli Pillar and then another Traveler Rock, and I couldn't tell if the person was memeing or is that the actual strategy. Break the massive blade. It's pretty hard to do. It is crazy though, watching videos of it. It's like you know what it's like? I don't know if you guys ever watch speed runs, like games done quick. It totally looks like a speed run, like a quick kill. You gotta execute the quick kill. Yo, I read something like, I hope this is not a spoiler. Rumor, I don't know. I read something like Yi Xuan is Yeshun Guang's master. Do you know if that's true? I didn't know Yi Xuan was like a teacher. Oh yeah? Oh really? That's kind of cool. I should read that story then. Let me read what's their relationship. So like she's the high press. Oh, what is this? Sorry, I don't even know this word. So one of my favorite cinematics are like trailers ever of Preceptor. You're saying Yeshun Gong is? Oh, Preceptor. Okay, sorry, I just looked it up. It's a teacher. Okay, you're saying Yi Xuan is the Preceptor. Sorry, I never heard this word, so I had to look it up. Okay, so it says a teacher or instructor. Okay, wow, I just learned a new word today. Thank you. Preceptor, High Preceptor. Oh, okay, so Yeshun is a Preceptor of Yunki Summit. Oh, okay, cool. So like that trailer with. No, but even when you spelled it Preceptor, like I had to look it up what that meant. But so like I was saying how my favorite trailer is Miyabi versus Yi Xuan, right? But that looked like a draw. Like I don't know who was like definitively stronger. But then my question is like, story wise, like who is stronger, Yi Xuan or Yeshun Guang? Like imagine there is no trailer with them fighting each other, right? That'd be cool. I would say maybe Yeshun Gong when she uses a sword. Ah, I see. But Yisha most other times. Oh, see, this is why I need to pay attention. They call her Yishen Shifu. He said she's the master. I don't know. I never knew. I never realized that. I didn't know. Since the sword is their ultimate weapon. Oh. Is there a reason why Yishen isn't the one that wields it? They said the Qiming's sword is similar to Miyabi's tailless.
余計な模擬感情チップつけるべきでないと。心が余計なんてことはないのであります。自分たちの心臓は生まれてからイソルデ大佐はこの先であります。一緒に立ち向かってくれてありがとう。
Oh, trauma because her sister died because of it. Oh.
訓練で私に勝てたことはない。君たち二人が成長していると願いたいものだ。
私はそこまでだろうが。自分頑張るであります。
やや
And she doesn't like the drawbacks. By the way, what did you think about like TV mode being removed? Because lately there has been like a resurgence of people asking for it back. But like I mean I think it was definitely removed for a reason. You know, I'm for the removal of it. But the reason I asked right now is like I said, like lately you see people like, oh, this is how like they should bring it back and this is how you should improve it or they should improve it. I don't know. I think it's just I just think it's kind of strange that people are asking for it back.
私を絶望から救い出してくれたのもお前だったはずだ。今回もお前の目を覚まさせる番だ。モルゼウス。
Because I would agree that one of the biggest drawbacks of not having TV mode is that it kind of makes the main characters like what's their value anymore. But other than that, I don't really see the other reasons. I think it makes Yuzi lose some of its initial style, but you didn't like it and I'm glad it's gone. Yeah. I just think it's a storytelling tool. Like that was the only reason to keep it. But then other than that, it was like not that fun to play. So I feel like for people who care about story, you know, like they want it. Devs don't change things so drastically unless they have the data that shows it's making people. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah, I totally agree. You know, let me ask you another one. Another very controversial one. Genshin Impact. What do you think about people who ask for a skip button? You think they might as well quit? Interesting. Like, if you don't care for such a large part of the game, why are you still playing it? Can I, like, you know, because I'm not trying to start an argument, but like, because you do have that mentality, like I want to ask you more questions, like the thought process behind this mentality, since you're actually here to, because like I can't ask people on Reddit, you know, they're not gonna like can't defend themselves, defend their point of view, or like there's no reason to argue on Reddit because you know of getting downvoted and stuff like that. So like, but like since you're here and you have the mentality, you know, I do want to ask you like, what's the thought process behind it? Like you're a real person in front of me who actually has this viewpoint that I can talk to. You think as if it's like okay, but here's the thing. I don't really understand because I want to like I don't mean to like turn your own words against you, but like again, I said this is a controversial topic. So you said if you don't care for such a large part of the game, why are you still playing it? So you use the word large part, which means it's only a part of the game, which means there's other parts of the game, which means there's other parts, right? Like exploration, like combat especially, okay? Character design, character collection. So you said it yourself, or you implied that there are other parts of the game. So how come people can care about those parts, but if they do not care about the largest part, then they should quit? That's my question. That's what I don't understand. Yeah, but there isn't much to skip for those parts. Like you don't have to skip dialogue to run a domain. Let me digest this. So so sorry. You said so you can just do that or teapot without having to engage with the story. You know what I feel like it is. It's like if a person asks for skip button, it's more an indictment on their character that they would ask for skip button, right? It shows some characteristics such as impatience, selfishness, entitlement. I mean, I can see it from that point of view. That's why people really don't like others who ask for it. I mean that's maybe that's the reason why. You don't care if they add one? I don't know. I mean, at this point, I'm very numb to it because it's been so long already. But I just, because I'm constantly on Reddit and I see the people get downvoted for just asking for it, they get downvoted like crazy. So I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know why they get downvoted so much. That's why I brought it up. But I just think, like, if you're asking devs to add it so you can sort of skip the game, why bother playing? Yeah, I get it. I get it. Because if the only reason they want it is to get primo gems faster, then yeah, I can see the mentality being like, nah, earn your primo gems. Just earn it. Don't complain. Don't ask to make it faster. Earn your primo gems. I mean, makes sense. Like, if you ask me, oh, why do I think there should be a skip button? I don't have a good argument. Like, my main argument would probably just be, oh, other games have it, so why doesn't Genshin Impact? That's like my only argument. On the other hand, not everyone has handful of time to play games due to work, etc. Genshin Impact has been getting really bad with the like disrespect. Okay, I shouldn't say this, but you can enjoy all the parts of the game, but don't want to read whole book in between. So the last two Archon quests have really been like, not like the way they designed it. It's really like, a lot of people have been complaining because like it's one huge like cutscene based, how you say it? Like one huge instance that takes a very long time to get through, and players are very confused, like, can I log out, or am I like, can I not log out? Do I have to do like 1 hour of playtime all over again if I log out right now? Because like it's an instance. So they've been getting a lot of complaints about it. So hopefully in the future they won't do that anymore. So obviously something like that is exacerbated by not having a skip button. Because not only are you stuck in this instance, but then you have to read everything too. Not read everything, you have to skip everything. Like, I don't read anything. I skip everything, but it still takes time. Don't they warn? I've never. Okay, I'm not a good person to ask, because what's the funny thing? You said today you heard cool Easter egg in Arknight's Enfield. What did you hear? By the way, you said don't they warn you before long section starts though? I don't know. You know, I'm like the worst person to ask because even if they did, I didn't read it, so I don't know.
見ろ、着いたぞ。
So since few characters are the same as OG Arknights but with different names and in lore they are a different person.
よし、ここまで来れば。
But you can clearly tell.
ささやかな町だが、歓迎しよう。これが町。
What would be the story behind them having the same appearance? Or is that like part of the, you know, what you have to, like what you find out through playing? Like an incentive to play. One of the characters at Enfield has in lore birthday same as administrator, so the player character. Well, that's cool. Yo, by the way, I uninstalled Where Winds Meet today, so I'm ready to install another game. So release date was posted since beta half year ago? Wow. Where's the Reddit post? It's funny, like sometimes you'll get, you know, these posts like, oh, that person was right. I'll give you an example. So every so often, like I'll see a Reddit post like, oh, this celebrity got arrested and you'll be hearing about it in a few hours. And everyone's like, oh no, this guy's like lying or something. And then a few hours later, the news actually comes out that, you know, the celebrity is detained. And then they go back, oh, that guy was right. I wonder if anyone said, oh, Enfield is releasing January 22nd. And then another person's like, oh, that guy was actually right. Wait, can I actually... Huh? Hold up. This is the first time the proxy is playable in a field of monsters, right? And then it comes to lore reasons. Some characters are the same, you know of two. One of them character is a sword and person is the host kind of. Second one is a clone since it's 200 years after the OG story. Wait, no, sorry. I'm seeing if I can actually fight it, but it doesn't look like I can fight it. I have to run away from it. They did it in 2.0? Yo, I don't remember at all. That's why I was like really shocked right now. So I was hoping like I had some like fighting moves, but apparently not. Alright, run away.
テリアスモスさんの仕業なの？やば、ミヤズマをまとってこっちに来てる。マナト君、リシア。ミヤズマの残留物がどんどん増え。
The proxies are built like Degen gamers that can't fight. Okay.
ストップ、マナト君。無理やり中に入っちゃダメ。この霧まずいよ。
Oh my god, I can't do this fast enough. I'm about to die again. What am I supposed to do? Fuck. Dude. Poor girl. Wait, I don't know what I'm supposed to. Oh, up there. I didn't see that one. Yo, I want TV mode back. What is this? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
これはエーテリアスモスさんの仕業なの？やば、ミヤズマをまとってこっちに来てる。マナト君、ミヤズマの残留物がどんどん。
TV mode puzzles are worse than this. No, TV mode was really bad for a lot of reasons.
やば、行き止まり。あ、ここからくぐり抜けられるかも。足音がしなくなった。どっか行ったのかな。
Like for me, it broke one of the I guess one of the sins of. Hold on, how did I do this? Like I feel like one of the sins of game design was the way like it would freeze you in place when there's a dialogue going on. But like if you're a gamer, you hate that because when you freeze, you think you're lagging, you think you lost connection. It's like, so I thought that was like for me that's the one that stood out the most. Very bad game design.
エーテリアスモスさんの仕業なの？やば、ミヤズマをまとってこっちに来てる。
It would have been at least 2 times as good if it was faster in the UI and didn't show me everything every single time something new showed up on the grid. Yeah. Hey, any of you try Arc Raiders? Even Tifu came back to stream because of this game. Oh, you heard of it though? I mean, yeah, it's big on Twitch right now. Like every big streamer is playing it. Wait, who is this? What the? Like a dark version of this? You got no space to download another game at the moment? Yo, I'm at that point too. I have to delete a game to install a game. Is this baby version? I actually didn't realize he was a lion because he looks so similar to Zenyatta from Overwatch. But now I see he's like nothing like Zenyatta from Overwatch. You only know because of the memes. Yeah, I didn't realize he was a lion until the test run today. The trial run. Have you guys ever read like if a tiger fought a lion, which animal would win? But I think there's actually a definitive answer. But have you guys ever been curious about it? Tiger versus lion, which one wins? Yeah, so apparently a tiger is much, much, much bigger and heavier than a lion. See, I didn't know that. So tiger outweighs lion by a lot. So I mean, I think that's part of the answer. Wait a second, there is a tiger in this game, right? Jufufu, is she tiger themed? Since tigers are solo while lions hunt in packs. We got an octopus girl also. What theory should they add next? I was just thinking about that too. Hmm.
まずはここを出よっか。長期兵に帰ってから話そう。でも
You know what? Okay, here's my suggestion though. Not that I actually want it, but here's a suggestion. Add a Kakarot that's actually powerful, you know? Like a strong Nekomata. I think that's like instantly a lot of fans.
君も知り合いなの？私は彼女に貸しがあるの。気をつけて。この先にエーテリアスが。私が相手するの。
I gotta say though, Octopus Girl is quite a shocking one.
話すときはふわふわなのに、喧嘩のときは元気いっぱいだね。
けどこんだけやれんのになんで行動を止める？
これでもう大丈夫。
よし、開いた。
考えすぎないで。ほら、行ってみよう。
Maybe, but you want something more interesting like a bird type?
今の幻覚。そうに決まってる。いい、無駄よ。幻じゃない。ホローの呪いなの。
あれ、なんで戻ってきたんすか？自分たちこれから追いかけようとしてたんすけど。
ごめんなさい、リン。さっきは驚かせてしまって。方向は合っているから、このまま進みましょう。強くも黒くもないのに、どうして道がわかるの？簡単よ。他の人についていくの。人？見て、あの人たち。三商会の人間。落ち着いて。過去の幻を再現しただけよ。すごい力。ミンちゃんの絶望にも負けず劣らずって感じ。あの人たち何か探しているみたい。
こいつもはっきりしねえ顔だな。
ミドリーちゃん、長時間フォローにいるけど、体は大丈夫？
そういや行動の糸にクリア工事だ。
あれで進捗を緩和している。
ミドリーちゃん？なんか反応が鈍いな。まだ動けているかな。あなた、紹介しましょう。
Isha animated short. I'm not sure. Is it a new one?
ゴーさん、次は先に言うんだな。 ゲートやっぱり
Oh, which one? The only one I remember is the one where she fought Miyabi.
どうしてイドリーがマインドリーダーのこと知ってるの？
Or that's the only one that stands out in my mind.
私とイドいちごパンが昔からのずっともなの。マインドリーダーのことを信じてくれたのは解体屋でもあの子だけだった。今回英七区に行くから一緒に探そうって約束したんだよ。たまには守らせてほしいんだよね。ねえ、今の聞こえた？あの音、前に街で聞いたのと同じだよ。
近くにランタンベアラーワンダリングハンターがいるぞ。
この感じ、かくれんぼしてるみたい。
リンちゃんこっちに。今度はまた鈴の音か。一体どこに隠れてやる。
汚れし者よ。
メモ完了。君の正体。
Let me see.
これって。
Oh no, I didn't watch this. Just by the thumbnail, I can already tell I didn't watch this.
遁走を許したか。全く面用なエーテリアスもいたものよ。もう少しで
What an interesting art style. Alright, let me watch it later. Oh, very interesting. Alright.
単茶の間か。前回と同じ個室だね。
やあリン、早く席に着くんだ。ちょうどエビ蒸し餃子をうん。
Alright. I think I'll stop here and play Wuthering Waves now.
配しないでね。焼却。入力。アドアストラ。華麗に優雅に。月が3つだわ。楽しませることね。私が見届けるわ。任せたわ。因果を覆すわ。は三日月よ。
答えるのだ我が友よ。もらった。セブンヒルズのために手はずは整っている。栄光をセブンヒルズに。戦意を埋め。
You know, the other thing Genshin Impact hasn't added that other games have is the energy overflow. I guess resin overflow. I think they are planning to add it, right? At least I thought that was in one of their anyway. I just don't know why they haven't added it.
破壊入力。神聖を授ける。少し遊んであげる。ひざまずきなさい。楽しませることね。行く先はすべて狩り場。すべてが導きよ。私が見届けるわ。これが私の決意。
What is the symbol for moonlight? Moonlit. I feel like I should know this. Is it this? Yeah.
あなたがそう刃を戻しましょうか。
Oh, wait a second. He needs rejuvenating glow. Not moonlit.
分かった。分かった。あなたがそう望むのなら。
Energy regen.
入力。まばたきは禁止よ。私が見届ける。さすが
答えるのだ我が友に。もらった。手はずは整っている。無駄なあがきだ。よっ。手はずは整っている。
And my Augusta is so weak.
心配しないで。入力。アドアストラ。
世が出よう。栄光は世が守る。これぞ王道の勝利。戦意を埋め。受けてみよ。手はずは整っている。
破壊。入力。消極。星の歌よ。華麗に優雅にたたえなさい。指示を。 道を見つけるまで星々は黙したまま。道を見つけるまで星々は黙したまま。 記事を。入力。破壊。焼却。星の歌よ。華麗に優雅に。任せたわ。は？私を見なさい。ついてくるなよ。
迅速に動こう。
怪現の目。どんな意図でも。その身を切り裂きます。一瞬で解き明かします。これで終わりです。これでどうですか。その命絶ちます。刹那のひら最終のご加護が答えてください。これが最終の祝福です。
脆い。任せてよ。来い。いつまでもグズグズしてはいられない。まだどけ。やっ糸貸せ。政治大社だ。この盾は
行きます。
もろくない。
刹那のひらめき。虚無さえ断ち切ります。全部切ってみせます。最初のご加護も神罰です。 インペラトルの名において
やわな攻撃だ。任せてよ。
崩壊させます。切り刻みます。生死は決まっています。さあ刹那のひらめき、最初のご加護を答えてください。やーっ悔い改めて、これが最初の祝福です。光の結晶よ、恩寵をお与えください。どうか私の声を。
任せてよ。もうすぐ退勤時間だ。まとめてこい。来い。糸ガセ。邪魔だ。どけ。報告書。
死の剣が泣いてい
しな
ます。
くては。
虚無さえ断ち切ります。全部切ってみせます。傷は浅そうですね。刹那のひらめき、真にいざない弱点、その命断ちます。最初のご加護を権限せよ。これが最初の祝福です。救済をもたらす青い鳥よ、インペラトルの名において。
さあ少し遊んでやろう。時間の無駄だな。
最初のご加護を神罰です。入力アドアストラ。少し遊んであげる。私に答えなさい。私を見なさい。任せたわ。未来を作り変える。さすが
答えるのだ、我が友に。手はずは整っている。無駄なあがっちゃ。手はずは整っている。
これが心。入力消極星の歌よ。華麗に優雅に月が満ちたわ。私を見なさい。やっ任せたわ。未来を作り変える。
照らし合う光、これぞ王道の勝利。これで終わりだ。受けてみよ。代官をあげよ。
対のち入りを告げる。入力神聖を授ける。瞬きは禁止よ。私が月よ。私に答えなさい。楽しませる矢の先を真実に。任せたわ。因果を覆すわ。捧げなさい。 いて。
任せたよ。
死の剣が鳴いていますね。収束させます。一瞬で解き明かし、虚無さえ断ち切ります。全部切ってみせます。崩壊させます。採取のご加護を悔い改めてください。やった救済をもたらす青い鳥よ。これが採取の祝福です。神罰です。それ。どうか私の声を。
任せたよ。もうすぐ退勤時間だ。まとめてこい。時間の無駄だな。
行きます。これで終わりです。これでどうですか。どんな意図でも。刹那のひらめ採取のご加護を。はっ浄化の光。これが採取の祝福です。権限せよ。すべてを照らす光よ。
少し遊んでやろう。
焼却入力。星の歌よ。華麗に優雅に。任せたわ。たたえなさい。矢の先を真実に。未来を作り変える。月が満ちたわ。
手はずは整っている。手はずは
終わりに
整っている。迅速に動こう。
採取のご加護を答えてください。浄化の光。これが採取の祝福です。
切り裂く。任せたよ。
死の剣が鳴いていますね。生死は決まっています。これでどうですか。崩壊させます。刹那のひらめき。静粛に。やって 最初の祝福です。全てを照らす光よ。
さあ任せたよ。もうすぐ退勤時間だ。まとめてこい。政治大社だ。
これで終わりです。全部切ってみせます。どんな意図でも最初のご加護を答えてください。浄化の光。これが最初の祝福です。光の結晶よ、恩寵をお与えください。どうか私の声を。
少し遊んでやろう。さあ急がせ。邪魔だ。どけ。はっあっつ。迅速に動こう。
兵器入力。星の歌よ、私の後ろに権限せし監獄よ。湖中の種。少し遊んであげる。私が好きよ。はっ任せたわ。楽しませることね。行く先は全て狩り場。運命は示した通り私に答えなさい。対の地入りを告げる。光栄だわ。流星、アド、アストラ。私の後ろに朝日がきらめく霜のごとく。湖中の種。瞬きは禁止よ。私を見なす意味がわからないわ。捧げなさい。称えなさい。矢の先を真実に。任せたわ。因果を覆すわ。月が満ちたわ。は？これが心。楽しいじゃん。心配し入力。神聖を授ける。私の後ろに権限せし監獄よ。やっはっ湖中の種。華麗に優雅に楽しませることね。全てが導きよ。任せたわ。これが私の決意。未来を作り変える。対の地入りを告げる。片付けましょう。入力。アド、アストラ。私の後ろにその枷を解き放て。湖中の種。瞬きは禁止よ。称えなさい。矢の先を真実に。任せたわ。 Deep space is
I'll leave it to the logistics officer. sort the supplies according to their category. I'll leave it to the logistics officer. Sort to get. I'll leave it to the logistics officer. Sort to get. I'll leave it to the logistics officer.
sort the supplies according to their category. Whew. I should do things people do on holiday. I should do things people do on holiday. Whew. I should do things people do on holiday. Whew. I should do things people do on holiday. Whew. I should do things people do on holiday. Your days are nothing. I'm onto it. You're interfering with my official business.